Man, I swear, Black Ops 7, this beta, it could have been an email. Literally copy paste from the last game. Same graphics? Check. Same gunplay? Check. Same hackers? Yeah, people are already cheating in this. Check. Same skill-based matchmaking? Big f***ing check. Call of Duty right now is going through it. But before we even can talk about the beta, can we talk about Call of Duty Next? The Call of Duty Next event was earlier this week, and I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say it was a complete flop. COD Next is supposed to hype people up, to get them involved, to get them excited to want to pre-purchase a game, to make content creators excited to make fun content, but I think it did the complete opposite of that. Hell, on the official Call of Duty YouTube channel, their Call of Duty Next recap video has 19,000 views. That's unheard of. That's insane for a channel like Call of Duty. What? And there's a reason nobody is watching it. The event was a disaster. We saw players being prevented from actually using bathrooms during a multi-hour technical delay of the World Series of Warzone. The creators that were playing zombies were like awkwardly interrupted and asked to play Verdansk, which is now a 5-year-old map, instead of brand new zombie content. And there was even a moment where the main broadcast somehow got into Joe's Discord and was talking about the main broadcast, commentating into his own Discord. He couldn't hear anyone that he was playing with. How does this even happen? It's amateur hour at Call of Duty. The entire thing was just so sloppy. It was so unprofessional. And the worst part about it for Call of Duty fans is that you couldn't even watch the event, watch this train wreck unfold and say, well, at least the gameplay was good, because it didn't look good at all. It's just night and day when you compare Call of Duty Next to what we just saw with Battlefield 6. That event just happened within the past couple months ago, so we can very directly compare the two. And Battlefield 6 was great. The event went off without a hitch. Creators were having so much fun. Videos and streams were popping off. You even have longtime franchise creators like Silk, amazing jet pilot, for example. His channel was kind of dormant for a while. There wasn't anything exciting for him to make content on. Well, Battlefield 6 comes out, now his channel's blowing up. He's doing great. Battlefield 6 has revived his love for Battlefield, and people see that. Well, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, it's literally killing channels. Longtime creators are calling it quits because of how bad it is. So within a week, you've had the event that was supposed to be great, flopped. You had creators which are supposed to hype up your game, now telling people that you shouldn't buy it. And now you have the beta, which means everybody can play it. And you have everyday players checking it out for like 30 minutes saying, this is complete garbage, and then uninstalling. This is an absolute disaster for Call of Duty. The game looks and feels like a DLC to Black Ops 6, but they're charging you $70 for it. I thought there was going to be a Call of Duty and Battlefield war, but this war is over before it's even begun. Call of Duty is not it this year. And I know there's some of you guys out there that are saying, Moi, you don't play Call of Duty. Why are you even talking about this? Well, I actually have been playing Black Ops 6 for the past couple weeks, and I've also been playing on controller. So I know, before you unsub, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm talking to you here. I've unfortunately had what I can only describe as potential carpal tunnel symptoms on my right hand, my mouse aiming hand, weakness, tingling, forearm pain. I started getting it about a month or so ago, pretty intensely during stream and recording for videos, and I've been trying to address it, but I think when push comes to shove, the only real way to keep doing what I want to do is swapping inputs. I've tried a lot of different things, and controller has relieved a lot of my pain. If I want to keep making content on games, like Battlefield, I think I have to swap inputs just for my own health. It sucks. I would prefer mouse and keyboard. I've played mouse and keyboard for like 30 years, but it is what it is, right? So anyways, Black Ops 6, I've been playing multiplayer and Warzone because it's good to learn and practice controller for FPS games. So I've been playing, and I was actually kind of excited for Black Ops 7 before I saw everything just fall apart in front of us. Now, I will openly admit, I'm not the best Call of Duty player, but I have been playing this game for like 2 weeks straight, and the moment I logged into Black Ops 7, it was like I didn't even change games. I didn't even know what was going on. The skins were a little different. Yeah, you could kind of wall bounce. The doors, oh my god, the doors are so annoying. These little automatic doors that just stay closed all the time. It's whoever designed doors over at Treyarch needs to be fired. Get these doors out of here. But the entire thing just feels, it looks, it even like sounds like Black Ops 6. I really have no idea how they can charge $70 for the base game. I think over $100 for the premium where you get all the skins. It makes no sense to me. It's one of the biggest scams I'm seeing in gaming right now, and people are still going to buy it. I have no idea why people are still going to buy it, but I think this is going to be a turning point. Y'all remember the Battlefield 6 open beta numbers, right? It peaked at over 500,000 players on Steam alone, and if you compare Call of Duty to 60,000, 70,000, nobody is logging on to play this game. That's crazy. No hype whatsoever. But concurrent Steam numbers aside, that's not even the worst part for Call of Duty or the best part for Battlefield. It's being reported that nearly 6 million people in total played the Battlefield 6 beta, with almost 2 million pre-orders, and as of right now, there are over 2 times more wish lists on Steam for Battlefield 6 than Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And I wouldn't be surprised if right now, after this beta weekend, those numbers for Black Ops 7 are going to drop. You're going to have cancellations, and you're also going to have people just unwish listing the game. But what's still crazy to me is that despite all this backlash, it seems like the devs are super happy with what they're making. And to prove this point, Raven Software, the devs responsible for Warzone, the next iteration of Warzone, as well as some elements of Black Ops 7, they proudly published this new combat role on X. And this is one of the jankiest, most scuffed animations I've ever seen, especially for a game coming out in 2025. The largest gaming franchise in the world unironically just said, we're gonna have this combat role animation in your game, and it's awesome. We're so happy for it. Here, we're showcasing it. What we're seeing is the culmination of years and years and years of devs in an insulated bubble making money hand over fist. The Treyarchs, the Sledgehammers, the Ravens, everyone in Activision, whoever's been making Call of Duty for so many years, just patting themselves on the back saying, this is so good, we're making so much money, making these small iterations, not caring about the player base. They put all this stuff out and they keep making money and they think it's so good. Now, the negative response is so overwhelming that I don't think they can keep doing what they're doing. I really think Battlefield 6 has a very real shot at being the FPS moving forward. Black Ops 7 still might outsell Battlefield 6, but I think Black Ops 7 is going to be the canary in the coal mine. The culmination of Battlefield rising and Call of Duty going down. This crossing point within the next 12 months is all going to be because of what has happened over the past week. What really makes me think that is creators and players now have a very real alternative to Call of Duty. What's different this time around than past times, especially 2042 or 5 or 1, any of the past Battlefields, this time around, Call of Duty has a very real competent competitor. The creators who want to create smaller, quick, fast-paced FPS games like your Call of Duty multiplayer, they can just play Battlefield. The creators who want the larger scale games with the vehicles, they can go play Battlefield. The creators who want to do things like Battle Royale, they can just go play Battlefield. They've been locked for years just complaining about Call of Duty and having nowhere else to go. Battlefield 6 is giving them an outlet. And this is what's going to cause the real problems with Black Ops 7 come 2, 3, 4 months down the line. Warzone isn't even getting an update for months. Call of Duty is releasing a game and not updating Warzone for months. Battlefield 6, we're having Season 1 start like 2 or 3 weeks after the game releases. The content is coming in fast, it's coming in quick, there's going to be new maps like every few months. Battlefield is nailing it, and Call of Duty is scrambling. So back to the Black Ops 7 beta. The strangest thing, and if you have time to download 300 gigs of Call of Duty HQ and then the beta, then you can see for yourself. But I think the strangest thing that I realized when I was playing this beta was that I just felt like I expected more from Call of Duty. And maybe that was wrong. Maybe that I'm wrong for thinking that, but this is the largest, most profitable game franchise in the world. And this is one of the worst releases of a standalone game that I've seen. It is literally copycat from the previous one. And what's worse is they didn't even address one of the main complaints players have had for years, and that is SBMM, the skill-based matchmaking. The moment I started playing, I got absolutely smoked. And once again, I'm not saying I'm the best player, especially on a controller, but the game is forcing you to have a consistent 1 KD. And that means sometimes you're going to do kind of okay. And by kind of okay, I don't necessarily mean like 5 KD. I mean like 1.8 to 2 at max. And then other times you get absolutely just smoked by people and you're at like 0.2, 0.4. It is spawn die. But at the end of the day, you're still at a 1.0 KD and a 1.0 win-loss rate, so everyone's happy, right? It sucks. It is not fun to play, and after about 30 minutes, I just want it to be done. Comparing that to Battlefield 6, the lobbies had sweats. There are times when you did get stomped by that one player or that one jet or the one helicopter, but you could go into Battlefield 6 lobby and you didn't have to lean forward, sit up in your chair, just turn your whole sweat on. You could just play the game and still have fun. You could help your team out by doing all sorts of different things. Obviously, I know these are two different games, but never did I feel like I had to just go full tryhard sweat mode in Battlefield 6 to enjoy it. Call of Duty, especially Black Ops 7, if you are not full on sweating the entire time, you are not going to have any kills whatsoever, and it is not going to be fun. You are exhausted. You just want to turn it off and get it over with. It is not a fun experience. When it comes down to it, we are now a week away from Battlefield. And whether or not you're going to buy Battlefield doesn't necessarily matter, but I will say this. If you are a Call of Duty fan, Black Ops 7 does not deserve your money. If you want to play it for the campaign, then I don't know, maybe go to GameStop because they're still selling the Xbox Ultimate Pass for like $12.99 or something. So do that so you get the day one release, and then you can cancel your Xbox Ultimate subscription before it hikes up to like $30 a month. But there is almost no reason anyone should buy this game if they already have Black Ops 6. It is quite literally the same exact game, new coat of paint, and they're going to charge you so much money just for it. The only way this will change is if Call of Duty stops making money, or if Battlefield makes just enough money to scare them. I don't know if Black Ops 7 is going to not sell as well as Battlefield 6. I think Black Ops 7, it's the Black Ops franchise. It's still going to go really well. But Battlefield, I have a feeling, is going to be just good enough to really shock Call of Duty. And that should be better for all of us. But I don't know. This one isn't it. Call of Duty 2025 is not it. Is it going to be in 2026? Probably still not. So save your money, play Battlefield 6. But that's it for me. What do you guys think? Am I crazy for even playing Black Ops 7 beta based on everything we've heard? Are you playing it? Do you agree? Let me know down in the comments below. And I have to go uninstall this piece of garbage off my computer now. So see you in the next one.